Most people believe saving money is the foundation of wealth. They are told from childhood, save what you earn. Avoid waste. Put something aside for the future. It sounds responsible. It sounds matured. It feels safe. And yet, millions of people save faithfully their entire lives and never become wealthy. They retire anxious. They feel behind. They wonder where all the years went. Not because they failed, but because they were taught only part of the truth. Here is the quiet reality most never hear. Saving money does not build wealth. It preserves money. It slows loss. It creates temporary security. But by itself, it does not create financial freedom. This is not a criticism. It is an observation. A structural truth about how money actually works. For decades, society has framed saving as the ultimate financial virtue. Banks encourage it. Schools teach it. Parents repeat it. Save first. Spend less. Be careful. But almost no one explains what comes after saving. Almost no one explains that money, left untouched, slowly loses strength. That inflation quietly erodes purchasing power. That idle capital does not grow. So people save. They accumulate small balances. They feel responsible. They feel disciplined. And still, they feel stuck. Something important has been misunderstood for years. Saving is not the destination. It is the starting line. Yet most people never leave it. They build emergency funds. They open savings accounts. They celebrate small milestones. But they never move into ownership. They never learn systems. They never protect capital. They never create growth. They stay parked in safety. And safety, over time, becomes stagnation. There is a quiet rule of wealth almost no one teaches. Money must be protected and positioned. Not just stored. Because stored money slowly decays. Consider this. If you save $10,000 and leave it untouched for 10 years, inflation quietly takes a portion every single year. The number stays the same. But its power shrinks. Your savings statement doesn't warn. Your bank doesn't notify you. But your future feels it. Groceries cost more. Housing costs more. Education costs more. Your saved money buys less life. This is the invisible leak. And most people never notice it. They think they are moving forward, when in reality, they are standing still. Some even move backward. Yet the advice never changes. Just save more. Work harder. Cut expenses. Be frugal. So they try. They skip vacations. They delay enjoyment. They sacrifice comforts. And still, wealth remains distant. Because saving without strategy is like collecting rainwater in a bucket with no plan. Eventually, it evaporates. This is why hardworking people feel confused. They do everything they were taught. They are disciplined. They avoid reckless spending. But they never feel financially powerful. They never feel in control. They feel cautious. They feel constrained. They feel one emergency away from instability. This isn't laziness. This isn't lack of effort. It is a missing layer of understanding. Saving protects against chaos. But it does not create independence. It does not generate income. It does not compound. It does not build systems. It simply waits. And waiting is not a wealth strategy. Here is the uncomfortable truth. You cannot save your way to freedom. Because freedom requires growth. And growth requires structure. Most people are taught to focus on accumulation. Very few are taught to focus on allocation. Where money goes matters more than how much you store. Yet this concept is almost never discussed. Instead, people are praised for being careful while remaining financially fragile. They become excellent savers. But poor builders. They learn restraint. But not leverage. They learn budgeting. But not systems. And so they live in a permanent middle state. Not reckless. Not wealthy. Responsible, but limited. There is a reason some people earn modest incomes yet build lasting wealth. And others earn six figures but remain financially anxious. The difference is not saving. It is what happens after saving. It is protection. It is positioning. It is patience. It is understanding that money must be guided, not just guarded. Most people guard money. Quiet wealth builders guide it. This is where the paths divide. One path leads to cautious survival. The other leads to intentional growth. And almost no one tells you there is a difference. They simply tell you to save. But saving is only step one. Without structure, saved money becomes sleeping money. And sleeping money never changes a life. This documentary is not about spending recklessly. It is not about chasing quick returns. It is about understanding a deeper principle. Wealth is built when capital is protected, directed, and allowed to compound over time. Not when it is merely hidden away. If you've ever wondered why saving feels responsible but never feels powerful. If you've ever felt disciplined but still financially uncertain. If you've ever questioned why years of effort haven't translated into freedom. It's because something essential was never taught. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Saving money is not wealth. It is preparation. And preparation without action leads nowhere. Long before most people earn their first paycheck, they inherit a belief system. Not intentionally. Quietly. They absorb it from parents who struggled. From schools that taught obedience, not ownership. From a culture that celebrates consumption more than control. They learn that money comes from work. That success looks like promotion. That stability means a steady paycheck. And above all, they learn that earning more is the solution. From childhood, the formula is simple. Study hard. Get a good job. Work your way up. Save what's left. This framework feels logical. But it carries a hidden assumption. That income creates wealth. It doesn't. Income creates cash flow. Wealth is something else entirely. Yet most people never learn the difference. They are taught to measure progress by salary. They celebrate raises. They chase titles. They equate higher income with higher security. So when they earn more, they feel successful. But something subtle happens. Their lifestyle rises with their income. A better apartment. A newer car. More subscriptions. More convenience. Not extravagance. Just comfort. And comfort quietly expands to match earnings. This is not recklessness. It is conditioning. Society teaches people to reward themselves immediately. Work harder, spend better. Effort becomes consumption. Success becomes visible. Status becomes the scoreboard. No one explains that every lifestyle upgrade creates a permanent expense. No one explains that recurring costs are silent wealth killers. So people improve their standard of living while postponing their financial independence. They feel like they're moving forward, but structurally, they are standing still. Another belief settles in. Saving equals progress. They open savings accounts. They set aside small percentages. They feel responsible, but their money remains idle, unprotected from inflation, disconnected from growth. They think discipline alone will carry them, but discipline without direction only maintains position. They budget. They plan. They delay pleasures. Yet ownership remains distant. Systems remain absent. Capital remains passive. They are taught to be good employees, not strategic allocators. They learn how to earn, but never how to build. And this is where the divide begins. Because wealth is not created by working harder. It is created by controlling where money flows. Most people never reach this realization. They stay inside the earning loop. Worked. Spent. Save a little. Repeat. Year after year. Decade after decade. Their income rises. Their expenses rise. Their responsibilities rise. But their financial leverage does not. They become financially busy, not financially powerful. At some point, many begin to feel it. A quiet tension. They are doing everything they were told. Yet something feels off. They work harder than ever, but time feels shorter. They earn more than before, but savings never feel sufficient. They appear successful, but internally feel fragile. They have money moving through their hands, but very little staying. They upgrade their life, but delay building their future. They are constantly maintaining, rarely compounding. This is the invisible trap. From the outside, they look stable. From the inside, they feel stretched. Bills arrive every month without negotiation. Mortgages, insurance, subscriptions, transportation. Every improvement in comfort becomes a permanent obligation. They are not drowning, but they are treading water. And treading water requires constant effort. One missed paycheck creates anxiety. One unexpected expense causes stress. One economic shift feels threatening. They don't feel free. They feel managed by their financial obligations. Even high earners fall into this. Especially high earners. Because higher income often comes with higher lifestyle expectations. Bigger homes. Better neighborhoods. Private schools. More social pressure. They earn impressive salaries, yet remain dependent on that income. They don't own their time. Their money owns them. They begin to feel tired. Not physically. Mentally. They ask quiet questions. Why does it still feel tight? Why don't I feel ahead? Why does success feel fragile? They save. But emergencies erase progress. They invest emotionally in their careers, but not structurally in assets. They plan vacations, not exits. They optimize spending, not systems. This creates a deep internal conflict. They are responsible, but not resilient. They are hardworking, but not free. They are moving constantly, but not compounding. And because no one explains this trap, they assume the problem is effort. So they work more. They take side jobs. They push harder. They sacrifice rest. But effort cannot solve a structural problem. You cannot outwork a broken framework. They become excellent earners. Poor architects. Money enters quickly, leaves quietly, and wealth never has time to form. This is the moment many feel stuck. Not because they lack intelligence, not because they lack discipline, but because they were never taught how money must behave to create freedom. They were taught survival skills, not wealth principles. They learned to avoid debt, but not to create leverage. They learned to save, but not to protect and grow capital. They learned to earn, but not to build systems that earn without them. So life becomes a cycle of maintenance. Work to pay, pay to live, life to work again. And because it looks normal, most never question it. But something inside knows. This cannot be the whole story. There is one quiet law that separates financial survival from financial sovereignty. It is not intelligence. It is not income. It is not luck. It is control. Not control over others. Control over money. Most people focus on earning. Few focus on ownership. Most focus on growth. Few focus on protection. But wealth is built in a specific order. First, control. Then, protection. Only then, growth. Skip this sequence, and money leaks. Follow it, and capital compounds. Control means deciding where every dollar goes before emotion touches it. Protection means ensuring capital is shielded from inflation, taxes, emergencies, and impulse. Growth means placing money into systems that multiply without requiring daily labor. Most people reverse this. They chase growth first. They invest emotionally. They speculate. They jump into opportunities without structure. They save without strategy. They earn without architecture. This creates movement, but not momentum. Wealth requires systems. Systems remove emotion. Systems create consistency. Systems turn discipline into automatic behavior. Consider two people earning the same income. One saves whatever is left at the end of the month. The other allocates money the moment it arrives. One reacts. The other designs. One hopes. The other structures. Over time, the difference becomes massive. Because wealth is not created by how much you make. It is created by how deliberately you deploy. Saving alone does not build wealth. Saving simply delays consumption. Without protection and growth, saved money slowly loses power. Inflation erodes it. Time weakens it. Opportunity passes it by. Money must be organized, directed, assigned purpose. This is the silent wealth principle. Money must move through a system, not sit in an account. Control creates discipline. Discipline creates consistency. Consistency creates compounding. Compounding creates freedom. This is not fast. It is not exciting. It is structural. And structure always outperforms. Motivation. Now imagine two individuals. Same age. Same income. Same opportunities. One lives by speed. They upgrade quickly. They reward effort immediately. They follow trends. They spend first and save later. They chase returns. They make decisions emotionally. They appear successful. They feel busy. Their life is loud. The other moves quietly. They delay gratification. They control expenses before increasing lifestyle. They automate saving and investing. They build protection before chasing growth. They think in decades. They value stability over appearances. They build systems. They are invisible. At first, there is no visible difference. Both go to work. Both pay bills. Both take vacations. But years pass. Then decades. The first person feels pressure. They are always maintaining. Always reacting. Always one disruption away from stress. The second person gains leverage. Their money works. Their time expands. Their choices widen. Not because they earned more, but because they structured better. One chased comfort. The other built capacity. One consumed their future slowly. The other compounded it quietly. There was no dramatic turning point. No lottery. No miracle. Just consistent discipline applied over time. This is how wealth actually forms. Not loudly. Not suddenly. But patiently. Consider what this means. Most people believe wealth comes from earning more. But the truth is, wealth comes from keeping, protecting, and deploying capital intelligently. Why do so many miss this? Because it feels slow. Because it requires restraint. Because it demands delayed gratification in a culture addicted to immediacy. Because it asks you to build systems instead of chasing feelings. Because it is quiet. And quiet progress doesn't get applause. It doesn't impress friends. It doesn't create instant validation. But it creates freedom. Another pause. Ask yourself, are you managing money? Or designing wealth? Are you saving leftovers? Or allocating intentionally? Are you reacting financially? Or operating from structure? These are uncomfortable questions. They challenge identity. They expose habits. They reveal patterns. Most people avoid them. They stay busy instead. But the uncomfortable path is the powerful one. Final reflection. Saving money feels responsible. But responsibility without strategy leads to stagnation. Money must be protected. Money must be positioned. Money must be given direction. Otherwise, it simply passes through your life. You don't build wealth by avoiding spending. You build wealth by mastering control. Most people spend their lives trying to save their way into security. They cut expenses. They delay purchases. They hold money in accounts. And they wonder why nothing changes. Because saving alone does not create wealth. Saving only preserves what already exists. Wealth is created when money is controlled, protected, and placed into systems that grow quietly over time. This is the truth few are taught. Income feeds lifestyle. Control builds capital. Systems create freedom. You do not become wealthy by working harder. You become wealthy by thinking longer. You stop reacting. You start designing. You stop chasing. You start structuring. You stop rewarding effort immediately. You begin rewarding patience. This is where the shift happens. Not in how much you earn, but in how deliberately you deploy. When money arrives, you give it direction. When expenses appear, you filter them. When opportunities arise, you evaluate them. You move from consumption to construction. From survival to sovereignty. From motion to momentum. Wealth grows when emotion leaves the process. When discipline replaces impulse. When systems replace motivation. Quietly. Slowly. Intentionally. And the most powerful realization of all. Financial freedom is not built by dramatic moves. It is built by small, consistent decisions repeated over time. No noise. No rush. No shortcuts. Just structure. Just patience. Just control. Wealth does not reward noise. It rewards discipline, patience, and control. Those who understand this do not rush. They build quietly.